Hi, it's David here with Future Trading. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. I got a lot of information I'm going to share with you guys really quickly here. If you're new to the channel, I'll start with this one. I've been going here to let you know whether or not the candle will be bullish or bearish while it's in motion, and where that high or that low is being set. Before the bar even closes, you'll know what type of bar to be. Threshold, how far the candle pull back, the price action trend. You just need to be able to count to 10. The price action method, I use the majority principle, which states the minority is compelled to follow. And then the chart scale, I'll teach you how to read your bezel. If you want to watch these videos, this is my other channel here. You're more than welcome to come over here. Each video is going to be like a minute, maybe a little outside of that. I'm not perfect with the timing, but you can more than welcome come join that information over here, because I'm starting to post it here just to give people a chance to look at the tools. I did tell you guys, and I hope you didn't get caught by it. All right, I hope you didn't. Let's scroll down here and take a look real quick before. Okay. Yeah, so I have the daily could hold for the rest of the month. And right after that, of course, them guys, they shot up. That same day, they shot up. But of course, they ended up turning it right back around. And so here, let's just take a closer look here. Let's look at this. Let's see what we got. Is this the one? I think it is. Is this the one? I'm not certain. I don't know if this the one. Let's see if this the one here. I want to show you something. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna find it. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I believe it's this one. Yeah, I believe it's this one. All right. So yeah, they caught the high. All right, and of course they turned around. They hit that zone there. So I hope you've been keeping up with what's going on. Here's another one for you, just to show you what's going on. Now keep mind of this little zone. Just keep mind. I tried to imitate these zones on the way up to the best of my ability, just looking at the chart. That was that zone there, and they went right into it and kept the market down all night long until after 8 o'clock. All right. And again, I'm just wanting to make sure you guys get something that makes sense. That's all. Because I'm gonna tell you what don't make sense, and I'm gonna be real brief with this one. All right, just take a look at this. All right, and just take a look at this. I can't put the name of who that stuff is. I just want you to know that's over $300. What I just showed you. Rewind the video. That's over 300, and this right here, $100. And there's tons of tools. I even got significantly more than this to offer you to better help you get into it. All right, so just that don't make sense. All right, so just try to keep that in mind. All right, now let's go to our chart. Let's start here real briefly before I go to the other one and show you that, because I'm gonna teach you how to read a chart, just as I said. On the right hand side, I need you to come to the center of your chart and go like this, and we're going to talk about something else in just a moment. But let's get this going. All right, so the center of the chart, I put the clock there to kind of help me out. I had to do that. All right, so because I'm getting older, man, I don't feel like trying to figure all of these metrics out. So let's just go here. That's like the upper half of the chart. I'm going to give or take. I just want to let you know this is give or take. This is not perfect. All right, and then we're going to go half of the chart. You don't have to go and look left. You can look on your hard right edge, because hindsight will never stop you out. That I can assure you. So you don't have to worry about what's over here. Just try to digest what's happening right in this little area. It'll help quite a bit. And again, if you want to learn how to read the bars in real time, that's what the channel is all about. Now this is what it's suggesting. All right, let's go ahead and go with what it suggests. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why it suggested that. I'm gonna tell you that in just a moment. They're at the center of the chart. This is the suggestion. All right, so this is what they suggested. Let me go over the majority patterns real quick. It's just really one, but it's how you interpret it. Right, so you want the mid to fall beneath the low, or you want the midpoint, which is what they are suggesting. I just don't know if that can work, because you got to get the chart scale involved too. Okay, first let's put our midpoint there. You got to get the midpoint above the high, and then you take that measurement and then you listen to the market. That's all. Don't listen to me. Listen to the market. All right, it's all about where the market is actually going. Where is it going to go? Now, this is your threshold, and this is universal. Most of the time, they'll come back and then they'll go. They'll come back and then they'll go. Okay, now we're getting all of it. So let's talk about the rest of it. All right, and they're at the center of the chart, so do pay attention to what I'm telling you now. You want this body to fit in here. It may not be this. That's okay. That's okay. If you can get this with this, how about a big wick, a little wick? Can you get all three of those, or either two of those to show up? Should that happen, see, they're doing this. So look at, they're at the center of the chart. I'm not hindsight. I want to make sure I tell people that. I've been doing this for like the past couple months, trying to make sure people see I'm not hindsight. That's why I made that section there. I don't do hindsight. That's what the channel is all about. It's about not doing hindsight. Let me go back here. It's in the header. I don't know if you guys caught it, if you knew. I put that up there intently. This has been up there for a while. I don't do hindsight. Don't regurgitate other people's information. Face plastering. Who cares? Enticing words. I don't want to. We're going to talk about that. And then prop firm links. All right. I ain't doing none of that stuff. That's foolishness to me. All right. And I want to make sure I tell you this. If you haven't made your mind up about education, it would probably make sense that you stay with the free information on the channel. All right, so don't contact me unless you're already, kind of persuaded in your own understanding based on what you've learned for free that you're wanting to move forward. I want to make sure I tell you that. All right, so I don't want to have to persuade anyone to further their own education. A college wouldn't do it. It's not going to reach out to you unless you are a superior mind. It's not going to reach out to you and try to force you to come to their college. And I'm not here, I'm a professional. So I'm not going to encourage you because I don't want to sell you anything. I'm not going to encourage you to educate yourself. All right. If there's any apprehension about what it is that I'm offering, please stay on the channel for free. It's free and worth thousands of dollars. My indicators are worth more than $1,000. I can promise you that. There's a little arrow in my indicator suite that I included. Just for the function, I paid over $200, and I put that in the indicator suite. And then I made like another 299 around that. So my indicator suite is worth 1,000. I know, at least 1,000. All right, so try to keep that in mind. And if you're having trouble, and this is another thing I want to say. Excuse me for one moment. Just give me one moment. All right, I'm back. So if you're having trouble with being able to afford the $500 and you are interested in your education and you really want to move forward, PayPal do offer, the pay as you go, if you will. They take care of that side. I don't, because when I provide you all of my education, I do want all of the payment. So just try to keep that in mind as well, because I can't take back the information once I give it to you. And so if you're trying to make payments, that's not going to work. So just try to keep all of that in mind. I strongly suggest you guys, please stay on the channel with the free information. All right, just stay here, learn the stuff. This is our threshold. Remember, that's that right there. All right, so I just want to say that to you. All right, I am also here while we're waiting. I'm on the TikTok. I did this morning as well. So you're more than welcome to come over there and take a look if you want, and that's fine with me as well. Trying to make sure that I'm available to you guys in several different respects. All right. While we're still waiting, I'm gonna count the trend in just a second. But here's your institutional move. All right. They were up here on this high. Remember what I told you about them getting back in front of these green bars? They didn't want to do that. That's a problem. All right. So that's a part of what's in those videos. If you're interested in indications and you want to see my tools work, I don't want to saturate futures trading channel with that information there. All right, so let's go ahead and count our trend out really quickly, and then I must go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's our seventh one? Over here, 7. All right, so we got 7. All right, clearly they're going to go through this trend. I seriously think that that's what's going to happen. I've been telling them this morning that low on that daily is weak. And as you saw, they turned back around and went back down there. That's 7. All right, so we got 7 here. It can't be both. All right, because the market is like you and I. Whenever you have a thought, you have the end in mind. All right, so just try to keep that in mind when you're doing this. All right, it's primary and secondary values in the market works the exact same way. It wants to do a particular thing, and I can assure you it will do it. All right, it will. And just color this. All right. And I got another chart running behind this too, so just bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like another workstation going too. It's quite a few things running on my computer. So if it just pause for a second or so, just bear with me. I don't have my data processing indicator on the chart either. There is another indicator I have that kind of helps process all of the real-time indications. But that's the center of the chart there. All right, and as you can tell, they were up there at the center here and at the center of that trend, and then boom, they kind of fell. I'm not going to stay up here until it gets down there. I'm not going to do that. But I do want you to keep an eye on your chart. Should they want to hold this bottom, it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not. It's possible. They're having trouble at that bar. Remember I just showed you that bar? I just showed you that bar. See that institutional bar right there? That's them. That's size. All right. And that's all it is. And they're in these smaller bars too. So it's not the big bars. It's what they're doing. And my indicators try to pick that information up. That's all. Try to pick that up. And again, 100 bucks, 100 bucks. All right. So that's my time with you. I wish you absolutely all the best with your trading. Take care.